Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to discuss about the features of a good research design. It is really a challenging task for a researcher to translate the scientific model into a practical research operation. So that's why while designing a research study is not a simple task. There is nothing completely like a correct design or incorrect design. A design may work well for some people and it may not work for some people. So there are some features a good research design should possess. They are, first one is the freedom from bias. So here the bias means we have to avoid the researcher individual feelings. So we should not apply the research individual beliefs or feelings to his own research. So he has to work based on the scientific terms. Okay, scientific rules. He has to obey the scientific rules. He should not apply his own assumptions or own beliefs. Okay, in an unfair way. He should not apply his own feelings in an unfair way to the research. A good research design should ensure that the method of data collection and analysis would not cause the data to vary in a systematic way. So that's why the collected data must be free from errors. So next one is freedom from confounding. A good research design, in the case of the good research design, the variables involved in the study are separated from each other so that they do not influence each other. That means they should not the variables should not create a problem for the other variables. So that's why we have to separate the variables such that the effect of one variable is not applied on another variable. Next one is the control of extraneous variables. In a research study, the variables that are not under scrutiny do not influence the experimental variables in a systematic way. For example, things like temperature, time of day, etc. So we are going to control the unrelated or irrelevant variables in the experiment. Okay. So here the temperature, time of the day is not dependent on the research variables. Okay. So next one is the statistical precision for testing hypothesis. A research design should ensure that the data are recorded at a level of clarity, and it must represent the data is recorded clarity and exactly, that will yield statistically meaningful results. So next one is the within resources. A good research design should draw limits of a research study so that it could be completed within the available resources like time, funds, staff, etc. And next one is the optimality. So optimal means, so we have to choose the best thing. The best research design is one that has maximum precision in terms of bias and variance, using minimum sources like time, money, sample size and staff. So next one is the objectivity. So if operated by more than one researcher, a good research design obtains the same results. So here the objective of the research, the problem statement must be same, must be clear, and it must give same result for every researcher, if used by every researcher. Thus a good research design should be free from the subjectivity of its performer. The last one is the flexibility. So it is often observed that one has to deviate from the basic research design during the operation of the research study due to real world problems. A good research design is one such that it must be flexible enough to incorporate the changes whenever needed. So it must be flexible such that so in the research problem we can add something or we can modify the existing research problem. So it must be flexible to tolerate the changes. So this is about the different features of a good research design. Thanks for watching my video.